just kind of like talk about it, see where both of our stances are. Even though for the most part, I feel like we won't disagree on most of these.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of like the same person
The
in a way.
baby's chilling in her car.
Yeah, baby's chilling back there. You can't see her, but anyways, I don't want to start off super
Yeah, let's
controversial.
leave that one for later. Go up them.
Okay.
Make sure
Store-bought baby food versus homemade baby food.
I'm okay with store-bought.
I'm okay with store-bought. I think homemade
You
would
can
be
get
cool.
organic at the store.
Yeah, but I think homemade baby food would be kind of cool to like just kind of like know what's going in our baby, you know?
Yeah.
I feel that'd be
But
cool.
if you want, you can do organic store-bought baby food. It's still, and stuff like that.
Well, like they're still making it though if it's organic. Like it's somebody else making it.
No.
Or you can say something's organic and then like.
So what's your stance on it?
Well, I mean, obviously we're gonna still just store bought probably, but I think homemade would be really cool to do or like try maybe a couple times. Maybe that could be a video. Us trying to make homemade baby food.
You can't even have baby food for like 6 months.
Yeah.
YOLO. Okay, next one.
Cloth or disposable diapers.
Well,
This is something we kind of debated before Willow was born too. She was like really into
I
the
wanted
idea
to
of
try
cloth
it.
diapers.
I want to try it.
And, like we looked at it for a little bit and we kind of talked about it.
But then we just did disposable.
Yeah, we
just got diapers.
Yeah.
But I did think about it because there's a girl on Unexpected who does it, and she really likes it. But we're just so on the go, and like he works, and I'll work at some point. So I don't work right now, but so it's like doing that and like with daycares and stuff. If she goes to a daycare or whatever, it'd just be so much easier with like traveling and stuff like that, just to do disposable and be able to throw the diaper away.
Yeah. So, we're on the disposable diaper side, basically. But we might try it at some point. Who knows? Co-sleeping. You have a really big stance on
I
this.
do. So, well, I was watching a video on YouTube about it because I was curious about other people's opinions. And there was like a scientist who said that co-sleeping can be anything where you're in this like same area. So like if she's in a bassinet next to you, that's considered co-sleeping. So if you consider that co-sleeping, then that's what we do. She sleeps in a bassinet next to our bed for right now because she's like 2 weeks old, 2.5 weeks old. She'll be 3 weeks tomorrow. So if you consider that co-sleeping, I think that's fine. But if it's bed sharing, I am personally against that. I know a lot of moms do it, but I personally couldn't put my baby, in my opinion, in harm's way. Because we sleep, there's 2 of us in the bed.
Yeah, there's so many risks. Because in my sleep, I do this thing where I'll shake or like I'll kick or
Before
something.
he falls asleep.
Like before I go into a deep sleep. So, bed sharing wouldn't really be good for us because I would be too scared of like hurting her or kicking her.
Even rolling over is
Yeah,
scary
rolling
for me.
over. Because I toss and turn a lot. She tosses and turns a lot.
And I know there is safe ways to do it, so I'm not mom shaming anyone who does it at all. I just personally, even if I had like the DockATot thing that is made, I still don't think I could do it because it's just in my head that my baby, I could roll over on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. So the bassinet thing is fine, in my opinion.
Okay. Medicating children.
What? I wonder what that means.
I'm
Like,
assuming
what-
just
what-
giving them medications and like vitamins and stuff like that.
Well,
I mean,
she takes vitamins already, like in her bottle that the doctor gave her.
yeah. So I guess.
But
we're
I'm for
pro-
vitamins.
Yeah.
When they're older, then I think like Tylenol and like cold medicine is fine.
Mhm.
But that's like old, like, you know, not any baby should be taking medicine in my opinion. Like, unless the doctor prescribes it. Do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
If
there's
they're,
some things
if they're
that's
really
like,
sick, they need medicine.
yeah. Like, I mean,
I think it depends
I can
on
see
the
a
age.
stance like with like harder prescriptions that are like Xanax, Percocet, all that other stuff where parents could have a problem with it.
Yeah, I don't really see kids taking.
Well, like, say if they do have a surgery or something like that, and like they suggest like, oh, would you want to be prescribed like Percocets to help with the pain after a surgery?
I thought that was anxiety medicine.
Percocet?
I don't know medicine, but I think that had to be on the parents' choice. It depends on what Willow needs and what's going on. But at her age, she does not need anything that the doctor does not prescribe, in my opinion, because she's a baby.
Mhm.
Hold on.
We're both eating, so. Vaccinating.
Yeah, I
Willow.
am for vaccinations.
Yeah.
Now,
It's been proven to, and I'm not trying to like, oh, like, don't think this or whatever, or, like, coming at anybody, but it's been, like, proven by scientists and, like, doctors and so many people that vaccinations don't cause autism. Autism is, actually, a lot of people don't even know what causes autism, but they know for a fact that vaccinations don't cause it. I know there's, like,
here's my stance on it. So, sorry. I read that if it was going to cause autism, what would do it is if you give multiple shots at once. So, to be cautious parents, we've decided that when she needs her vaccinations, she'll get one at a time. Like, not like 7 shots at once, just to be safe, because, you know, you want to be safe. Also, in my opinion, if she was going to get something, like, versus the diseases that they're being vaccinated for, or autism, I would take autism. Like,
yeah, I don't want her to have, like, hepatitis over autism.
yeah.
I'd much rather deal with autism. I mean,
and
autism isn't bad.
no,
either.
I think makes kids
It's an
special.
exciting
Yeah.
disease.
Okay, next.
I like the hoodie. Spanking.
I'm not against it, but I personally won't. I think my dad put me in the corner with my nose on the wall.
Didn't he put a piece of paper in between?
Yeah,
them?
and if I like would move, the paper would fall, and I'd get like 5 minutes. And I just think that was good because I couldn't like play around and like time out you play and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that I need to hit my kid to get them to listen. I feel like there's other ways. But if you do, that's fine. I'm not for it.
I was spanked sometimes.
Or against it. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I was spanked sometimes. I was put in the corner. Like, it really just depends. I know some kids respond differently to spanking and they respond better. There's kids that respond better to being in the corner or timeout, whatever it may be. It kind of just depends on the kid's personality on what punishment you should do. A lot of people think that spanking is more so abuse, really, now. And I could see where that stance comes from, but
It's to the extent of how hard you spank.
exactly. Like, not,
If it's leaving marks, then there's a problem.
yeah, nobody's using, like, switches to spank their kids anymore. Like, they're not sending their kids out to get, like, sticks and stuff. That's what my grandma used to, like, say, how she got spanked. So, I mean, they're not really doing that, but it really just depends on the parents, the kid, the personality,
Yeah.
and everything like that, and
I
how you
personally
decide to
won't
punish
spank.
them. But I don't think we're gonna spank at all. I think we're just gonna do the whole, put them in a corner, paper between the nose, and go with that. See how that turns
I
out.
want them to understand what they did wrong, and I feel like just coming at them and just hitting their, like if they're screaming and crying, I feel like just coming and spanking them
Isn't
isn't
the best
communicating
option. Yeah.
what they did. Like they need to know why they're in trouble and all that.
You could use it as like a fear tactic too, I guess. I can see where that comes from. Like, oh, you did this, like, you're gonna get spanked, or before you, like, they do something.
The thing is, I don't like
be
that
like, "Do you
you're
wanna get a
hurting the
spanking?"
kid to try to make them act better.
Yeah,
Like you're literally inflicting pain on your child. So
Yeah.
I don't like it.
true. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna spank. Not at all. Okay. Cry it out method, or the other method, which is just tending to the kid when they're crying.
I am so against the cry out method. He'll say, "Let her cry." She is 3 weeks old. and
Okay,
they
yeah,
are
I'm not gonna, don't let her cry it out at, like, when she's a newborn.
Yeah.
But
They're
when she's like
crying
1 or
because they
2,
need something.
yeah.
Like, that's the only way of communicating. Now, yeah, if they're,
When they're
throwing a
throwing fits.
tantrum at like 4, that's a little different.
or like 3 or 2,
Yeah, you know
whenever
what I
they're able to like actually understand, like, oh, I'm crying because I'm gonna get attention. When we start doing that, then we should get to cry it out.
Newborns are
Not right
crying.
now.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like crying out.
Yeah, because I feel like it's just like
I
some
want-
weird psychological thing too. If you do it so young that they're just gonna be like, oh, I'm not being attended to by my parents, they must
Yeah.
hate me. Like,
When she cries, I just want to hold her, give her love.
yeah.